This week on Talk of the Town, we have the Mural Moment and a feature on Tanglewood Studios. We also have interviews from Bear River High's second annual Media Day, kicking off fall sports along with soccer highlights. Over the years, Tree Mountain City has become known for its murals, adding works of art on a regular basis. With so many wonderful murals and sculptures being created, Tree Mountain fashioned a self-guided walking tour, which allows you to view these masterpieces up close while learning about the significant people and events that have helped define the life and character of this region. With summer here, Tree Mountain is encouraging residents to take time to enjoy these murals and sculptures that have won Tree Mountain Best of State Awards from 2016 to 2020, and again in 2022 and 2024. Tree Mountain also won 2020's Best of State Statue Award. Over the next few months, we'll guide you through each of these murals and sculptures, providing historical information and an up-close look from the comfort of your home.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another Mural Moment with Brian Mickelson. Over the next couple weeks, we're going to discuss some of our rodeo murals, which are fitting because we are getting ready to celebrate the 100 years of Box Elder County Fair and Rodeo. We're at 140 West Main to view the first Golden Spike Rodeo mural, which is behind me. It was inspired by a photograph taken in 1925 of the first county rodeo. This rodeo, while well attended, is also believed to be the oldest and the longest running rodeo in the state of Utah. Now, the original location of the rodeo grounds were near 300 North and 400 West in Tree Mountain rather than where the rodeo grounds are now. The mural was painted by local artist Jason Nesson in 2007 with funding through a grant from the Box Elder County Tourism Tax Advisory Board. Follow me next week as we feature the grand entry and gear up for the Box Elder County Fair.
I'm Kari Marble, and I'm the owner, and I do all the bookkeeping as well as teach preschool, pre-gym, the Mommy and Me classes, and the music and guitar classes.
And I'm Shale McBride. I am the dance manager here. I'm in charge of all the competition dance classes, and I help with the recreational dance classes as well.
I actually started teaching like music classes and gymnastics classes clear back almost 40 years ago. And that kind of just progressed, and Shayelle started teaching for some other people and decided we wanted our own studio. So we were able to acquire this building in 2008, remodeled it, and we wanted it to be a family-friendly situation, so we decided that we'd do a little bit of everything. So Shayelle was a dancer and a gymnast and a cheerleader, and we did all of that, found great teachers to do that, and then I incorporated the things that I love, the music classes, the preschool, the Mommy and Me, and then we added the karate and the parkour, and it's just grown from there. So there's something for everybody.
And the cool thing is that we named it Tanglewood after my Uncle Brian, who was a professional dancer, and the last place he ever danced was a town called Tanglewood.
We've had a lot of different teachers, but we have a lot of the same teachers who have stayed with us, and their kids have grown up here at the studio. And so it's been really fun to see the input and so the changes. And so we kind of started off with competition dance, but just all around gymnastics and power tumbling just on a recreational basis. And now we have a power tumbling team as well as an all-around team that compete at very different levels, from levels 2 and 3 all the way up to level 7s and 8s we've had before. And so it's been fun to be able to pull in the teachers with the expertise to add that kind of stuff into what we're doing.
And I think a big thing is that we've updated our building and our equipment and our facility as we've grown. So we have a full spring floor. We have registered teachers through the USAG program, and we also have the opportunity to do different styles here. We bring in different people who have done different styles. Like last year we had people come and learned Tahitian dancing. We have a point dancer. We have tap teachers. So we like to stay fresh and updated and bring in something new for everybody.
We have a little bit of everything. We do Mommy and Me classes. We do Mommy and Me music, as well as Mommy and Me dance, Mommy and Me gymnastics. We also specialize in all-boy classes, in gymnastics as well as dancing. We have a competitive all-boy dance team that's a lot of fun. Then we can also have the karate and the parkour for boys. And then, of course, for the girls, we have the cheerleading, we have the dancing. We offer all of the genres in dancing, including the classical ballet and a point class. And we do have the recreational and the competitive classes in the gym, so that you have those options for dance, gymnastics, power tumbling. You can just come and do a rec class, which is usually an hour a week, or you can do a competition, which is a few more hours, and you get the opportunity to go and compete throughout the state of Utah, and we go into Idaho and Wyoming as well. The spring floor was updated this year. We bought a brand new floor and put in. So we have the bars, we have the vault, we have that spring floor, we have the beams. So we have a lot of equipment and a lot of space for that kind of stuff. We also are able to have, we have this room, which is our ballet room, and then we have the big dance room, as well as the preschool music room, where we can also run classes in there as well. So we also do some adult classes when we find a need and or a desire for people to do anything from ballroom to jazz to, just all kinds of fun exercise classes that we've done in the past. The karate is a lot of fun. That brings a lot of boys in. And the parkour is huge. We've got some amazing parkour teachers. Those boys, it's kind of like the ninja warrior. So they climb the rock. We have a rock wall, which I don't believe anybody else in Tremont has. We have a cargo net. We have a wall painted so they can run up the incline mats and see how high they can get. So the parkour is a lot of fun for boys as well. And then we have the music, and our music program is kind of set aside by the fact that we have a live accompanist, and we have 2 to 3 teachers in there, so they're learning 2-part singing as well as rhythm and beat and harmonies, and so they're not just a choir, but they're learning music, and that progresses into being able to do things like the guitar classes and the music classes, the choirs and stuff that way too.
I think the biggest thing that sets us apart is that we call it our Tanglewood family. We are a family here. Everybody is included. Everybody is welcome, and we do everything in our power to make people feel happy and confident when they're here. We want this to be a happy place and a place that everybody can go and just feel like they're welcome no matter what. My favorite part is watching the kids grow in confidence. Like, it doesn't matter what their ability level is, but seeing them shine in confidence that can take them anywhere in life, like, that's a big thing for me, especially to see somebody who's so shy and timid, who wouldn't even say hello to me the first time I meet them, to seeing me outside in the world and being like, Michelle, I've done this, and just to see how confident they can become through something as simple as dance.
And I love watching them grow. We actually have 2 of our teachers that started with us as babies, as 3-year-olds. That's not true. There's 3 of them. 3 of them that started with preschool and dance and gymnastics as 3-year-olds that are now teaching for us. So I love that confidence that they have to come back and want to share the things that they've learned here, and be able to keep it going as a family. This is our family. This is our happy place. You can actually register at any point now. It's open, and if you were to email me at tanglewoodstudios@hotmail.com, I just send you a registration link, and you can go in and register. You're welcome to come out and see the facility. I'm also willing to meet anybody here at any time if they want to come and actually see the preschool room for the little preschoolers, see our gym, our dance rooms, everything that we have. So I'm readily available for anybody who's interested. Classes will begin the first week of September, and we basically follow the Box Elder School District calendar. We really feel like service is a big part of what we do, and we really encourage our kids to do that, and part of what that is with performances. And so, of course, the music kids do a lot of that kind of stuff, but we also do Share a Little Christmas. It's usually in December, and we collect new pajamas and books and cash donations, and we give it to those in the community that need it. Most of it goes, we collect food for the food pantry. Most of the pajamas, cash, that kind of stuff goes down to the women's shelter, the New Hope Crisis Center. And so we really highly encourage that their talents that they've been giving given are a blessing, and that we want them to share that. And so we share that through service to others by doing performances that are outside of what we normally would do. In May, we do our spring shows, the gymnastics, the power tumbling, parkour, all of that fun stuff we do here at the studio so that we can use the equipment and the floor. The music programs are here. We set up a little stage and actually do that here as well. And then we go over to the high school at Bear River Auditorium. We do a stage, beautiful performed spring show with lights and sound, and it's a wonderful show. It's in May. Free of charge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, knock, knock, heart, kiss, Tanglewood strong.
Talk of the Town is made possible by supportive sponsors who love our community. Show your love by supporting them today.
We're here with the Bear River football team here for Fall Sports Media Day.
I'm Dallin Rice. I play fullback and linebacker for the football team. Yeah.
I'm Corver Riley. I play wide receiver and outside linebacker, number 5.
I'm Jackson Tyre. I play quarterback and free safety.
I'm Brecken Garn. I play linebacker and fullback.
What are you looking forward to most this season?
I'm looking forward to see how well the team can do and how well me as a player can do and see how far we can go.
I'm just looking forward to competing with each other. We got a tough region and there's a lot of good competition for it, and I'm looking forward to that and see how we handle those tough opponents like that.
I'm just ready to get out there. There were a few games last season that I feel like we could have won, and so I'm excited to come back this year and get them back.
Very grateful to get another opportunity to get on the football field one last time. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this team goes and how we do this season, so I'm very excited.
Yeah, Corver, you brought up a good point. I mean, there was a lot of times, you're in the lead at halftime, you're in the lead in the third quarter, and we end up, just not getting it at the end. What do you think contributes to that, and what do you think will be, put you over the top this year?
Our main focus this year has been starting fast. Our Cedar game last year, we dug ourselves in a hole pretty early and in a deep hole, and we came back and barely lost. I feel like if we start with the intensity we end with, we'll be able to go pretty far this year.
We've been conditioned a lot more, so we slowed down in the fourth quarter, so Coach Waits has had us run more, so hopefully that'll contribute more to the fourth, and so we can finish just as fast as we started.
JT, you said, tough region. You got 3 new schools coming in. You lose Logan. What are your thoughts about bringing in the Tooele schools? And
I look forward to the competition it brings, but not the drives out there. That's going to suck going out there. I think that'll be good that we're getting other teams in there, and I don't know, I think it'll kind of be a shakeup almost in the region this year of who wins it.
You lost a lot of seniors due to graduation, but who do you like coming back?
I really like Eli Breaker coming back. At the wideout spot, he's almost you throw the ball up. A lot of the times he's going to come down with it. I love that I can just look that way and throw it up to him. And then Gladen Barons, we moved him from running back out to one of our slots, and I like him out there. And then Corver, I like him out there as well. And even though I don't target him that much, I probably should. He's a dog, but then we got a new guy, Dalton Williams. He's looking to prove something this year for his senior year. So yeah.
What are you seeing the guys coming up like that?
I'm excited about it. We have a lot of great young talent coming in, especially in our O-line. Most of them are underclassmen, and we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to see them work this year, and then especially in the future, they're going to be some dogs.
Yeah, they're going to grow really well throughout their high school career. They'll do really good. I'm excited to watch them this year and watch them throughout the years too. They're going to do real good.
Is there any team on your schedule that you got that you're looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to Box Elder. We were close last year, and we just didn't finish how we wanted, so I'm looking forward to beating them at their home field. So that's what I'm excited for.
I feel like we owe Skyview one. That game here, our homecoming last year, we had it, and then a few mistakes late in the game cost us it, but I feel like we can get them, and we owe them one.
I'm looking forward to one of the new schools. I've heard stuff about Stansbury. They're pretty decent. I'm excited to compete against them. I would love to compete against them. So for sure.
They're one of those teams that are kind of ranked up there, but a lot of new things with them. They get a new coach, and you lose seniors or whatever, so you got to kind of regroup. They get a lot of new stuff going on. So I think they're ranked high. Third is probably, like I said, a little bit too high for that. I'm excited for that game as well.
We didn't win a home game last year, so we're itching for one. I'm hoping we win all of them at home. We should be. So everyone should come out and support. It should all be good games. We'll do good.
Bring the energy in the stands. We love it. We love it down on the field for sure.
So down here on the field, you got the big giant video board now. You guys excited for that?
The sweet little scoreboard should bring a few more people too.
We're back here with head coach Trampus Waite. Fall Sports Media Day. This is year number 2. What's different this year opposed to last year, and how do you think it's going?
I think every year we try to continue to grow it, right? It's just a good opportunity to get all of our sports programs out and together for one day before we kind of get into the craziness of season, and opportunity for our athletic director in the morning to kind of feed them breakfast and just get the athletes together and supporting each other, and that's the main goal. And hopefully we can continue to grow this tradition and add teams. Even kind of the next step would be adding out of season teams and coaches and just like you guys do, put a spotlight on all these athletes that are putting in all the hard work, and so it's just a way to kind of pay them back a little bit.
Looking through your schedule, who are you most excited to face?
I don't think I could look past or look to anybody on our schedule. I think we're in a position to have competition every single week, and with our new Region 11, adding the Tuella schools, and it just makes a tough region even tougher. And so I believe we have the talent and we have the work ethic and all that stuff to be in the mix, but it's up to our boys and all those things to put it all together in the season. So not really looking forward to one or the other. I think just week 1 is the big one, and a big trip down to Cedar is going to be a long trip for our boys, and to see how they could handle sleeping in a hotel and then getting up and doing the whole kind of travel game, structure. So that'll be interesting to see, and it's going to be hot. It's going to be 98 degrees or whatever it is down there, and it'll be a good game. They snuck out of here with a win last year by 6, so we're expecting another competitive game. So
yeah, we talked a little bit about that, because there was games that you're in the lead at the third quarter, and just can't quite find to pull it out at the end. We heard what the players had to say. What's your observation of that and what we can do this year to make that story?
Yeah, I think it just comes down to the leadership and the identity of your football team. I think we've done some things this year to make sure that we're more conditioned, and we're really trying to focus on just us. I think a lot of the times, especially with football, a lot of times we're concerned with the outside noise and what other people are saying about us, and all those things can get in the way of the actual work that you need to put in to get a football win, which is very hard to do. And so that's kind of been our mantra, is just all about us, focus on our, on our work, on our practice, on our habits, all the above. And hopefully if we can do that and we can continue to do that, then, we'll have some more wins this season. We'll be able to close out those games, because we're right there. We're competitive with most people, the last couple of years, and we're really trying to get over that hump. So I really like our leadership this year. I really like our seniors. I really like our younger kids too, that are stepping up into leadership roles, and we'll see if they can, do all those things that we've been preaching all off season.
Is the video board, is that outside noise?
No, I think our kids need to realize that we are very fortunate to have this facility and the video board, and all those things are made for a big time football program, right? So they need to start acting like that, and we need to put the product to what everything else is around them. So no, that's not the outside noise. I think it's just more concerned with what others are saying about us, and we need to keep our minds in our locker room and in our team, and focus on each other, and continuing to get better week after week. So again, if we could do that, I like our chances this season. I'm excited to go down there and play Stansbury and Deseret Peak and Tuella. So it'll be good games for sure. like I said, I think everybody in our region's tough, and you know, they're going to be competitive. That's Region 11. So, you know, last year, again, you know, games were 6 points or less, and we got to close those games out, and we got to make sure that we're, you know, ready to compete for a region title, which is one of the goals of the boys this year. But we got to take some major strides before that happens. So we'll see if they can do that.
Who are we going to look for this season?
I think a lot of familiar names from last year. You know, our quarterback Jackson Tyre's back. You know, he's worked a lot this offseason on his leadership and protecting the football, which was something that became an issue certain games. And you know, he's got all the talent in the world. He's got an amazing arm, and you know, now he's got full control of the offense. So he's going to be a big time player for us. We got, you know, weapons all across the board, but I think the biggest focus in the offseason was the trenches, you know, the offensive line, defense line. And so we really, you know, flipped over Brady Payne and Daxton Charas and Damon Anderson that played significant minutes on the D-line last year. Now they're going to play some offensive line as well. And so, you know, offensive line that wasn't supposed to be very experienced now has 3 guys that played varsity football last year. So that was a big thing for us. And we got some new guys coming in. You know, sophomore Cade Daly is going to start at left tackle for us. That's a big task for you know, going from freshman football to varsity football. But he's going to be an amazing talent for the next couple of years. And Dylan Groom steps up at right tackle. And we got a lot of different guys that are going to step up. You know, on the defense side of the ball, you know, Kaysen Haas, who's a baseball, you know, Coach Haas's son, and is a presence on the diamond. He's going to be on our defensive side and play an outside backer for us. And yeah, we got a lot of good, you know, young talent that we're really excited for. So I think a lot of guys, you're going to be saying a lot of different names this year, and a lot of guys are going to contribute to, you know, who we are and how we do.
Real team, the Spirit Squad, and the cheerleaders. So just start, girls, by telling us who you are, what group you're associated with, if you're a captain or a senior, and that kind of stuff.
Okay, I'm Cassidy Bird. I'm a senior this year, and I am this year's cheer captain, and I just do cheer.
Hi, I'm McKenna, and I'm a senior this year as well, and I'm the Spirit Squad captain, so I'm kind of over drill, cheer, and dance company.
Hi, my name is Hallie Christensen, and I'm a senior, and I'm this year's head drill captain.
I'm Audrey Nelson, and I'm a senior on drill this year.
I'm Alexa Roberts, and I'm the social media captain, and I'm a senior.
I'm Morgan Coombs. I'm the party captain for drill, and I'm a freshman.
Hi, I'm JC Christensen, and I'm co-cap on drill.
With you girls being younger, tell us a little bit about that, what that's like coming into this program as the young ones.
It's really cool to like look up and see all the older girls and see how experienced they are, and like just really look up to them and be like, oh, I want to be like them when I'm that old.
I agree. I think it's really cool to look up to them and see them as big sisters.
So what are you two looking forward to the most as being able to be a part of the team?
Definitely just like the environment and the comps and just being able to have a new team and just being on the high school. Like, it's really cool.
I agree. Like, this is kind of like slowly starting to feel like the high school experience, and I love to be able to experience that with my team.
And so we have a couple of our seniors. You mentioned you are the social media girl. Tell us a bit about that role and why that's fun.
I run the team Instagram account, and I make posts for all of our events, and it's really cool, and I'm in charge of like the music and like our playlists and stuff. And yeah, it's a fun job.
And what is it like to be able to be a senior this year and lead your team in this way?
It's so cool. I'm sad that it's my last year, but I'm excited to see what this year has for us.
It's really cool being a senior because it's like you're able to give all the answers, like the things that you would ask, you're able to like answer the questions for them, and you feel like you can just kind of be like helpful. And like, I only have brothers, so it's kind of fun to have sisters too in a way.
And so for you three ladies who have like, you're the head captains in those areas, tell us a bit kind of what's the difference between those different groups, because some of us who aren't in that dance world maybe don't know. So tell us a little bit about your different roles.
So I'm just on drill team, and drill team is strictly like dancing and stuff, and we do there's nothing really like drill team. There's like a military category, and then yeah, there's really nothing like it. I mean, cheerleaders, I have a lot of respect for them too, and we just all kind of have this like bond together. Like, even though Cassie's only on cheer, like she's one of my best friends, so it's really fun that we're all together on like the same team, but we do different things and we all have respect for each other in that way.
Just like kind of leaning into Spirit Squad. Dance company is kind of like a student choreographed thing, and she just explained drill. They're very different, but we love them both so much. And Cass will explain more of cheer, I bet. But I think it's just fun that we're able to kind of all be a team together. We have crossovers, so those are girls that are on both cheer, drill, and dance company. So it's cool to be able to work with them and learn of them, and we love them all. And we have such a close team, so it's fun. It's really fun. So yeah.
Okay, so cheer is like the girls you see on the sideline. We do like cheers, hype up the crowd. We perform at half times. We also compete. We have competitions. We're stunting, throwing girls in the air. It's super fun. I love it so much. As captain, I'm kind of responsible for like telling everyone what outfit to wear, where to be when, just keeping everyone in line, making sure that everyone knows what's going on. And I love being someone that people can like look up to and ask questions, and I love to like help everyone out. It's been so fun so far. So yeah.
And so you girls kind of already know what it's like to have that camaraderie and that crossover between the different groups. But what does Media Day to be able to allow you guys to then cross over into the soccer, volleyball, and I mean, obviously you're a big part of football, but what's it like to be able to have that camaraderie with other teams?
Yeah, it's so fun. We love to come and like we cheer for lots of other teams, and it's fun to go cheer them on and like have them like see them in the crowd and cheering us on. Like it's fun to cheer each other on and like see each other at our events, and yeah, it's so fun.
I just think it's fun to support everyone. Like, we love supporting our football team, we love supporting our basketball team, but when we have chances to support soccer, to support volleyball, things like that, it's a different experience and something that, like, the soccer players will come up to us and be like, thank you for coming to our game. Like, we love seeing you here. So it's fun to get those, like, connections with them and those relationships.
When we talked to you girls before, it's all the football games and those performances, but what's just some of the things you're looking forward to in your senior year?
I've been on drill all 4 years, and this team has been my favorite team so far, and I'm really just looking forward to competing with them because I think we're going to go really far with how unified we are, and there's no drama, and it's just been so fun, and I'm really looking forward to just like excelling this year as a team.
Tell us what it's like to be able to get your performances underway.
The performances are so fun, and like the energy that you feel like when we're preparing to go on before we go on, like doing walk on when you get on the field, like it's just a different feeling than anything you've ever felt. It's like an adrenaline that you can't get from anything else, and it's a blast.
I love being able to dance at football games and at basketball games and still being able to compete because all three of those are like different feelings. Like football and basketball are completely different, and yeah, it's just fun to have that variety.
It's drill fundraiser. You girls tell us you're new into it, but what was it like working with them, and how prepared do you think they'll be for their performance?
It is so fun to work with the little girls. I think it is such a fun like team bonding activity as well because we work together to teach these little girls, and I think that they're well prepared. I think that the performance will be fun tonight, and I think it would also be fun for us too to see how our hard work teaching them will be paid off.
I think we're going to be extremely prepared, and I feel like it's just so nice because everyone's really nice to them and they all have a fun time and none of them are complaining and they're all just like so sweet, and it's just a nice thing that we have like this fundraiser so that they can see what it's like to be a part of our team.
I'm Taylor Chapman. I'm going to be a senior and I play defense.
I'm Lexi Wynn. I'm a senior and I play striker.
I'm Addie Rich. I will be a junior and I play defensive mid.
I'm Aaliyah Lamont and I'll be a junior and I play striker.
Our soccer players, we got some varsity girls, some JV girls. You girls are the captains for those respective teams. Tell me a little bit about those roles and what that feels like.
Well, we all got voted in as captains, and it's just because we've been working hard all summer, and it's just a really good way to bring up the energy and bring all the girls together, and I'm excited for this season.
I think it's fun to just have a leader role and like be the one to try and pick up the team when we're struggling and bring us all closer together when we don't have a lot of energy and are kind of down on ourselves.
But I think that it's fun to kind of bring up the team, and the team also helps me bring up my energy, and so I think that it goes both ways, and yeah, my team is awesome.
I think it's a great responsibility to have, and I think it helps you like want to be better for your team.
And so you girls mentioned that there are some other captains associated with the team, but they're out playing the volleyball team right now. How do you think they'll represent in that matchup?
Well, our other varsity captains are Bailey Roberts and Miley Reese, and both of them just have a really good work ethic too, so they're really good girls to like look up to like push yourself when you're struggling and like to keep going when it's hard.
And they know the game really well, so if anyone ever has any questions, they're great girls to go and ask.
Yeah, their work ethic is amazing, and they're only sophomores, which is insane that our underclassmen is representing us as a team on that field with a captain's band, and I think that's really, really cool.
Yeah, I think they'll do really well. I think that they work hard in everything that they do.
And with our seniors, let's maybe have you girls tell us what you're looking forward to most with this being your final season and what that kind of feels like.
I'm excited just to finish off with the girls that we have this year because we have a really fun group of girls. So I'm grateful that they came up on my last year to end it with having fun and just getting closer as a team. They all feel like my sisters, so it's going to be really hard to leave, but this year should be really fun.
Yeah, I'm just excited to carry out the traditions and just to have a fun season and to go out there and do our best.
Soccer starts early. You guys already got 2 games under your belt. We're having media day to kick it off, but you guys are already in motion. What's it kind of been like to have the season start, and what's this team looking like?
I think we're doing really well so far. It's always just lots of fun to get into. We've had our first couple pre-games, and it's just been lots of fun, and we're really excited for this season.
Yeah, we start pretty early in the summer. We start in like the beginning of June, and so I think it gives us something to do during the summer, and it's definitely brings us closer doing summer practices.
This year's a little different. You guys will have some Monday, Wednesday matchups. How do you guys feel about that?
I think it's going to throw us off a little bit playing on a Monday, but hopefully we'll get used to it.
Yeah. We've got Coach Jessica Waite. Tell us a little bit about this year's team and what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, so this year, out of our 42 eligible players, 32 of them are underclassmen. So we've got a really young team. We've also got a really fun team. I think it's going to be a really fun year. Our senior class has been playing soccer together since they were young rec players. They're really close. And then we have some other groups that have been playing club together. We just have a really good relationship as a team, and I think we're just going to have a lot of fun, regardless of what results are in games. We're just going to have a lot of fun together.
And so I know you guys, it's always the goal to win and be competitive. And with the new region alignment, there's going to be more opportunities for that. Are you guys excited to have the Tooele schools, or how does that affect?
Yeah, I'm excited just to have some new competition, teams that I haven't seen since I've started coaching here. The travel's going to be hard, but bus rides are always fun with the girls. It's like a choir concert in there, so it's going to be a good time. Really looking forward to adding in some new competition for sure.
And like you said, young team, you lost 9 seniors, your 2 goalkeepers. We kind of talked about that in the game, but tell us a little bit about what that transition is like, having a young goalkeeper come in and trying to find her groove.
Yeah, just helping her find her confidence and building that experience in practice so that in games we can relate that and show a good game. It's hard stepping in from a solely JV goalkeeper role to the varsity keeper. She has the most experience out of the keepers in our program, and it's a mental burden. So doing what we can to make sure that she knows that her spot is on varsity and she can be a high-level varsity keeper.
And so your guys' season has already been underway for a while now, but Media Day is kind of the party day to kick things off and have things go. Maybe even more a little fun for you because you got your husband here with the team as well. Tell us about that dynamic.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, he's the one that started last year, and I think it's honestly a good way to get fall athletes to support each other. I think with how busy our schedules are, it can be hard to really support other athletic programs, and this is a great way to just be out there with, we've got soccer players playing a volleyball game right now, and it's a cool way for like me and Trampus as fall sport coaches to just have a day where we can watch our athletes enjoy the day together. Come out and watch them. We're gritty as always. We're going to battle. It's going to be a fun game to watch. Regardless of the game that you're catching, just come out and support our soccer team. Our girls love it. We appreciate it. Yeah, we'll give you a good show if we can.
And so let's have you girls give an introduction of who you are, your position on the team, and your grade.
I'm Mikkel Garn. I play outside. I'm a junior. And is that all?
I'm Kaylin, and I play libero, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Lennon Hardy. I'm a junior, and I'm an outside hitter.
And so are you girls the captains, or what's kind of your leadership role on the team?
So we are all 3 the varsity captains. So, yeah.
How's that be for you guys to step into that position this year?
It's a lot of fun. We're junior and sophomore, so we gotta step up. But we have a lot of fun together. I think this season together, us three will provide a fun experience for everyone else.
Yeah, they weren't selected by the coaches. These girls were voted by their peers to be the team captains. So.
Yeah, I'm very grateful to be in the captain's position, just to lead the whole team with these two lovely girls.
I'm very excited too. I think it'll be a great season.
And along those lines of a great season, what can we expect from Bear River Volleyball this year?
I think we will definitely be improving a lot, cleaning it up a lot, and just be more disciplined and getting things done.
And then, Coach, from a coaching perspective, what do you feel about this year's team? I know you're new, and tell us a little bit about your coaching staff and what your expectations are going to be.
Yeah, my coaching staff are people I just barely met, but they have a lot of knowledge and a lot of love for their girls, so I'm super grateful for that. This year, I'm coming in to a program that was 2-24 last year, so I'm looking to just improve on some fundamentals and get some chemistry going on the court.
Did you have something to add?
Yeah. I personally feel that all of us as a team, like as a program, have already improved with how much work that we've all been putting in throughout the summer. We all woke up early and came to weights and did all the little stuff to help us in the long run.
And so Media Day is kind of fun day for you guys to officially kick off the season and build that camaraderie. What's it been like so far?
It's been a busy day. We've had a lot of fun though. We've been taking pictures, had volleyball practice, and we just love it. We love all the volleyball. We're getting better. We're trying to get wins, so we're busy all day, but it's good.
Yeah. Today was also a really great day to bond with the team. Like we're all pretty close and tight already, but the extra stuff that we do, like volleyball practice, everything that we do together is great, and we all bond and we all get along, and it's fun.
It's a good time to bond, when we're getting ready in the locker room and all those little things like pictures and stuff, making TikToks.
Yeah, lots of TikToks.
All that
after
good
practice.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then, Coach, again, you've got crunch time to get everything ready for that season opener.
Yeah, so Tuesday is red and white. We're going to have a scrimmage at our freshman, sophomore level. They'll be mixed up at 5 o'clock at this main gym, and then JV varsity will take the court mixed up just to make it a fair match at 6:30. I think it'll be a great opportunity for these girls to showcase the hard work that they've been putting in all summer. I've witnessed it, and I'm so excited for them to be able to showcase that. And then I think that we're going to surprise a lot of people that, maybe watched this last season. They're going to say, wow, maybe so-and-so didn't pass that well last year, but they're passing great today. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So.
And then maybe just finish telling us about kind of your style of coaching and what style of play we'll be able to see from these girls this season.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a very fun coach, but I also know when to turn on the heat and push them. I see so much potential in literally every single girl in that gym, so it's exciting to be able to work with them. I'm a stat-heavy coach. I stat practices, I stat everything, and whoever's going to give us the best opportunity at the JV varsity level, that's who's going to be on the court.
So we'll keep things going with Media Day. We've got the golf team, representatives from the golf team.
Oh, my name's Brady Woodward. I'm a senior this year. And I guess in golf, there's really only 8 varsity spots, and it's usually between me and him fighting for the 1 and 2 spot.
And my name's Cutler Christensen, and just like Brady said, I'm a senior as well, and just like him, we're both the 1 and 2.
So tell me what that's like. Obviously you guys are probably good friends, but what's that like being able to battle for that day in and day out?
I think it makes us better personally, but because just like that competitiveness. But at the end of the day, we're always friends, so it's always been fun.
And that's what's kind of fun about golf. It's very individualized, but you guys also have the team aspect. Tell me a little bit about that.
So the team, we take 8 people down to the tournament. Sometimes we'll take 12 if the 4 JV people are playing, but we'll take 8 varsity members, and then we'll take the 4 best scores that everyone shoots on the team, and then we'll kind of add them up together, and then based on that score is how you place in that tournament.
And so you guys have things a little different this year. We got a new head coach. Tell us who that is and what that's been like to have a shift in coaching this year.
Yeah, so our new head coach is Joel Ramsdale, and then his assistant Doug Payne, and it's been fun. It's been definitely it's been hard for us. We kind of been just teaching them, helping them what to do. But then it's been pretty fun. It's been good to meet new guys and learn a new way of golf, basically.
I think there's 16 kids in our team. So there's 16 kids in our team. There's only 3 seniors this year. One of them's not with us. I think he's on a vacation right now. So it's basically up to us 3 to just kind of, since Joel and Doug, they're obviously great coaches, but they're still new to the high school and golf program. So we kind of just help them out a little bit and just kind of tell them what we did last year and what we can do better, and just to make it all a great season.
Me and Brady, we've been 1 and 2 for a couple years now, and this is our 3rd golf coach. So I mean, we've kind of helped get things going for the last couple years, but I think it's good for both of us.
What does Media Day do for you guys? How does it kind of create that camaraderie between the sports?
I guess it just kind of includes us more, like since we're kind of dissing out on the golf course, and you got like baseball going on right here and football and soccer going on, and kind of all the sports are basically right at the high school, and golf's just over a little bit away from at Skyway. But Media Day, it just includes everyone and makes us feel like we're part of Bear River, so it's good.
Yeah, I like it. I like how usually it kind of introduces us and introduces our team, and it just kind of helps build more Bear River pride.
We're here with the tennis team, some representatives from that. If you ladies will just introduce yourself, tell us who you are, what grade you are, and what position you play.
Perfect. I'm Ann Duncan. I'm a senior, and I play first doubles.
I'm Emma Calder. I am a sophomore, and I play singles.
I'm Riley Rhodes. I'm a junior, and I play doubles.
So tell me a little bit about the double singles. Is that the role you like playing best, or kind of how did you guys get put in those positions? Maybe just partnered well with people? Tell us about the different roles with doubles and singles.
So for me personally, I actually did singles up until this year. I had an injury, so I didn't actually have a choice. But for the most part, I just feel like it's up to personal preference, and if people play better with people, like the mentality of tennis is so important. So it's just like they play better with people or by themselves.
I personally like singles more. That's because I feel like I don't have to have the pressure of like my partner, like letting my partner down, and it's all on me, and whether I do good or bad is up to how I play.
I'm kind of the opposite. I prefer doubles. I kind of like having someone else that I can lean on that can calm me down in stressful situations.
And so your guys' season is already underway. Media Day is kind of a fun day to kick it off and bring the camaraderie, everything. But you guys had a big matchup against Box Elder. Tell me about that, why that was exciting to be able to beat them in a close matchup.
It was super good. It was our first year in a while beating them, so that was super exciting, and it was close. Like our varsity won 3-2, so it was a super close matchup and a lot of close matches, but it was good to get that win.
Yeah, like I feel like personally it was pretty good. With everything being so close, I think we just all did a good job, and we all, we wouldn't have been able to win if we didn't do good as a team. So I feel like we all got together and made that win possible.
Yeah, I completely agree. Box Elder is super fun to play. Their girls are always super nice.
We had tryouts this past week, and so we didn't want to replay all of each other again, so we just kind of skipped out on that one because we did just have tryouts and we had matches the past 2 days, but we did our photos together. It was super fun just to hang out with each other.
How do you feel this Media Day brings you all together as all the different sports? Because they're all very different, but why is it a fun thing to be able to be a part of?
I really like Media Day because I feel like it's a good introduction from summer where you don't see a lot of people, you don't see a lot of kids, and I think that's just fun to see everyone, get to talk to them all.
What can we expect from Bear River Tennis this season, and why should people come check you guys out?
We hopefully can do pretty well. We have a good team this year. We recently got a new coach, and she's been helping out a lot with our success. Tennis is super entertaining to watch, in my personal opinion, and especially when they're close matches. And we'll have some good matchups this year, especially with our new region, so it'll be a good time to watch.
I feel like it's just a good space and area to be around because everybody's happy and everybody's just positive, and it's just really fun to watch.
Amberley trying to make it through. Crowther deflects it out. Swing it over here. Jocelyn with a shot and a block, and a good block. Good play into the middle here for the V-Diggers. Looking for a shot. There is another block here by Chloe Grover. Lexi Wynn. opportunity, a free kick, and it is up, and it is no good. Have it up here in the middle. Reese and Crowther is going to get taken down, and they're going to call. They've actually stopped the clock here. 6 minutes, 8 seconds. Crowther with a shot, and Crowther with the goal. First one. Good speed down on the far side. Good defensive stop here by Win with it. Comes it around, good pass here into the middle. Good fight. There's a one touch in there, it's in. Emery Crowther gets her second one. What a great assist from Lexi Wynn. There's your golden spike. Power Sports goal. Back the other way. Possessed. Emberly trying to feed it into the middle. Tapped out here by.
All right, Coach, I know you were excited for your home opener. Didn't quite go the way you guys wanted, but what do you feel were the things you did right today?
I think we battled back in the second half. Coming off of, I believe it was 3 goals at halftime is hard to do, to keep that energy up, and I felt like we battled really well in the second half.
And you, as you mentioned, you guys answered back. 2 goals from Crowther. Probably should have been a couple more. Tell us a little bit about the athlete she is, and just a junior.
Yeah, Emery is an incredible athlete, an incredible soccer player. She has so much passion for the game, and honestly, the thing that's blocking her the most is her confidence. She gets in her head quite a bit, but I'm hoping that the 2 goals she put away today will open that up. I think she can be our top goal scorer this season.
And you guys graduated a lot of kids last year, including both your goalies.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the goalie dynamic. You even put your defender, Roberts, back in there. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the choices there and what we got coming in.
Yeah, so stepping into a varsity keeper position is really tough. It's a high level of play, and right now Chloe's trying to figure out where she belongs on a varsity team. She is our most experienced goalkeeper, and she is honestly, when she is playing her game, an incredible goalkeeper. That mental side is what's holding her back. And so at that water break, she asked to be pulled out, and Bailey has some background in goalkeeping, so we threw her in there. We actually threw her at Bonneville too, to give Chloe a little bit of a break. And Bailey's just an insane athlete, so she'll just step up to anything. But when Chloe finds her way and that she belongs on this varsity team, I think we're going to see some pretty great stuff out of her this season.
And so I know it's early, you guys got some building to do. Tell us a little bit about some of the things you need to clean up to get ready and be the better team that you know you can be.
Yeah, I think just finding our confidence as a team in general. We're young and inexperienced, and I think that inexperience holds us back a little bit. We have some really strong, talented players, but right now we're playing pretty disconnected. When we can figure out how to play as a full team, that's when we're going to see our talent come out.
Tune in weekly for more Talk of the Town.